Hello there. Hello, everybody. My name is Puppetine from I Love Puppets here on I Love Puppets. Yes, at this time, I know I can't even look at the clock. It hurts my eyes and hurts my head to even think about it. Yes, I am here on I Love Puppets to discuss episode 6 of The Bad Batch. Well, here, let me adjust this. If you've been with us for the past few weeks, you might be noticing a couple things. One, where is Zach, my co-host? Due to scheduling conflicts and the HoloNet acting up, it seems that we cannot get a connection. Thus, I must go solo for this one. Han Solo, if you will. Oh man, this is starting off great. But that's fine. I did it for the first couple episodes. I can do it again. I think I've got it under control. As for this episode 6, I can do a quick recap. A quick recap indeed. The Bad Batch are sent on a mission by Sid, who more or less says, "You work for me now." To collect a droid head. I'm trying to remember the exact name right now, but it seems to escape me. But it is one of the separatist droids that would plan out attacks, command all the other battle droids. Now, whoa. I see comments just now. It seems the HoloNet is acting up on my end too. We have a Marania in the audience. Going it solo, watch out for Carbonite. Well, I will do my best. Sup, puppet peoples? Well, I'm the only puppet person right now, but I'm doing good. And I am surprised that I am. Sup. Where was I? Yes, to collect to a separatist droid head. Because the intel on that is quite valuable. So the Bad Batch go. After a little bow training, because Omega actually collected the bow during the last episode. And it seems that in her first episode appearance, she did a sniper shot across the way. And it seemed like a lucky fluke, and it sure does now, because during her practice, she wasn't doing that great. Got 3 shots out of 12 on the actual board, but failing to actually hit the target. So, I'm a little glad about that, because I honestly do not want them to just, boom, let's thrust her into this position where she's absolutely useful. She's still in that kind of, this is the kid role. She's there to give them something to focus around, to build around and connect with. And to add that family angle, which Mr. Filoni, Dave Filoni, does enjoy, it seems. For him, Star Wars is a family show. But moving right along, they go to this decommissioning facility. And at this decommissioning facility, it is large. You can see bunches of broken droid bodies. And these droid bodies are put on conveyor belts, and they are being put down and melted for, well, resources. I will address comments now. Shofar 7870. I don't know. I will call you Show. Well, Show, it is good to see you. No Froggy. Yeah, it is sad, but Froggy, he doesn't really seem interested in Star Wars. He's more interested in Star Warts. I know. Usually I have somebody else there to react to my colorful taste of humor, but I will do my best to keep it going on my own. Snatch face of fool. Froggy is a bum. Well, I don't think he'd like to hear that. And Zach is a human. Can't expect much from them. Well, this is I Love Puppets. What would it be without the puppets? Well, I guess a show about puppets. But who wants to see that? A show starring puppets is a lot more entertaining, right? Right? But speaking of shows that do not have puppets, The Bad Batch. It seems that in this facility, they are not the only people after this droid head. There's a set of sisters that appeared in the 7th season of Clone Wars. And if you look at the thumbnail, you can see them. They are the Martez sisters. One is named Rafa. She's the older one. And there is Trace. Out of the two, Trace is honestly she is likable. But Rafa, the older one, I will just say, she rubs me the wrong way. Because every time she speaks, she carries this tone that's just irritating. She does have a couple moments every now and again where she speaks, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess that's a fun quip. But other than that, she is rather troublesome. Whereas Trace is more of a team player. She will be the people person, while Rafa is focused on business and business alone. Out of the two, like I said, Trace is definitely the best. Back to the comments for a moment. Muranya says, "Hey, now, no dissing Froggy or Zach. That is she. There's a reason for that face right there. There is no dissing from my end anyway. That's not in good fun. So I will not diss Froggy or Zach. I sure do miss having a co-host, but I'm doing my best with this logo. How are you today, logo? Just the answer I expected. Wood. Star Wars. Starwood? Wolf, Star Warts. That was bad. I didn't say my humor was for everybody. It's just what I have. Shofar says, maybe Froggy got drunk, got too many lily pads on an icy martini. Snatch Face says that Froggy hopped into one too many bushes. That is a good one. Okay. I have to give an award right now. That is the best one thus far. I'm taking the bow for you. Imagine this is Snatch Face's face. Yes. But moving right along, there is a little trouble collecting the head. Omega gets stuck, and Trace actually helps save her, even though for a good portion of time, they are racing against each other for the head. The head ends up shot to pieces, but they use it to command the decommissioned battle droids, turn them on again, and they fight the police droids that are there to, well, arrest them. So, that aside, it seems that during that, I'm trying to remember his name. Tech uses a data rod in the head and collected the data. But afterwards, they have a moment. They get on the Martez sisters' ships, and they're rescued in a sense. Without them, they would have been in deep trouble. But they wouldn't have been in trouble if they weren't there in the first place. That is a fair thing to say. For a moment, let me go back to the comments. Muranya, Froggy may be trying to stay away from the dark coffee side of the Force. Yes, I suppose so. I haven't actually heard from Froggy in a few days. I am a little worried, but I'm sure he will be here tonight when we review Season 2 of Castlevania. That is a little shill right there for later. Let me finish this episode now. The Martez sisters drop them off near their ship, and Hunter gives them the data rod, and after they explain that they were going to use the information and give it to rebels. It's early days for the rebellion, it seems, and this episode actually ends with the Martez sisters contacting a mysterious him. That's all we know. We don't actually see anything except a little bit of a cloaked figure in the hologram. But it seems that they are working with the rebellion. That is something I wasn't sure I expected. I didn't know they were going to show up, honestly. And whether or not that is good, debatable. I am not somebody who's just upset by their presence. But I will say, I really don't care for Rafa. Out of the two characters, Rafa is the worst of the two. I feel like without her, I think Trace really has time to shine, and doesn't have anything weighing her down. But now, let's look. Snatch face. That's not shield. That's shameless promotion. Okay, fair. Yes, it is my channel. I suppose I have the right to promote my own content. Miranya. Cloaked figure. It could either be Obi-Wan or the Emperor. I don't think it's Obi-Wan. Don't think it's an Emperor either, unless Rafa was lying, which is exactly the kind of thing I would expect from Rafa. Wouldn't expect it from Trace, and I don't think Trace would work for the Empire, but Rafa's absolutely somebody I could see saying, oh, well, I can turn a profit. Something I'll say about this episode is that the Bad Batch don't really get their time to shine. This is definitely more of a filler episode. And this is the 6th episode of a 16-episode season. So that being said, I am not sure we need filler. This doesn't lead anywhere from what I can tell. And that leads Snatch Face, Rafa, but I like Trace. I like Trace. She is a very a people person, like I said. She can work with people. Rafa cannot. She is absolutely the kind of person who will focus on herself more than anybody else, even her own sister, and you would see that if you watch season 7 of the Clone Wars. You will see that. But like I said, Trace is definitely a better character between the two. What was I saying? No room for filler. I don't think there's really room for filler. So when we look at it, and this episode seems just that, unless this mysterious figure connects to the Bad Batch, which he absolutely might, because Rafa immediately says, oh, well, there's this rogue clone squadron. I thought you might like to know. That's not enough to sell me, though. That's really not enough to tell me, okay, he's going to go and, whoever this mysterious figure is, and find them. I need more. That's all I'm saying. Marani says maybe they have filler episodes to help with the unexpected production problems, animation-wise, to keep up with the weekly schedule. Maybe. Like I said, I guess the connection at the end, thinking about it, saying it now, maybe important down the line, but I'm not sure at this point. LMAO, I was just guessing, but that's funny. Just messing. It's really funny that a puppet is racist for some reason. Well, I'm not a racist puppet. I love all of humankind equally. Well, actually, some more than others, because Miranya's in the audience. Hello, Miranya. But getting back to it, I am looking forward to next week's episode. Maybe this episode might connect with the hint to the mysterious cloaked figure. But other than that, I again, where are we going? Mr. Filoni, I do love your work. I love what you do. And I'm going to stick around and keep watching, but I have to know where we're heading. I have to know where down the line, where is the goal? But I think that about wraps it up. And you can't see it. Oh, going up. On my end of the screen, it says my internet connection is low, which I haven't seen in a while. Snatchface Fool says that they're looking forward to the next Batwoman review. Yes, this Sunday there will be a Batwoman review. Absolutely. It might be a little later in the evening due to some personal puppet reasons, but it will absolutely happen that night on this channel. I love puppets. Maranya, I need to binge watch these episodes to catch up. Absolutely. I think it is fun, and I think you've been around before in on these streams, the Bad Batch streams, and as long as you know the clones, what the clones were, you'll absolutely be able to connect to these episodes and understand. Low internet connection. Is the Empire tapping into your internet to interfere with your broadcast? Absolutely. They do not want to hear the truth about the Bad Batch. They don't want to get it out. But I will do my best here in this Imperial Star Destroyer bay. I didn't choose the wisest of locations to stream my broadcast, it seems. That might be troopers after me now. So I will cut this down, and with 16 minutes in, I think it's a good point to wind it down. I want to thank you all so much for joining us here on I Love Puppets. We absolutely love doing these videos, and we absolutely love the conversation. That being said, if you're watching this afterwards, leave a comment. Let us know what you think of the Bad Batch. And if you agree or disagree with what I say, go ahead and say it. I do not mind. I absolutely want to hear from you, the viewers. Also, leave a like if you like this video. Or if you dislike this video, I guess leave a dislike. But you know what? Just some interaction is always appreciated. One last thing. Make sure you're subscribed. Why? Because we want these videos getting out to you. The Empire tries to keep us down. The Empire being YouTube. We got to get up there. We're at 42. That's the meaning of life to some people. But we want to build it up. So if you could please make sure you're subscribed, it would be appreciated. And one last thank you. I do love that people enjoy watching these videos, and it really warms my little puppet heart. So, that being said, we will see you next time. And until then, may the Force be with you. And bye! Farewell.